Welcome to CamTech. We're doing our best to ensure that you enjoy your visit and that your safety throughout your stay is maintained. For this purpose, we ask you to follow the safety and security instructions. The visit to CamTech is accompanied by a CamTech host only. Entry to any place that is not the destination of the visit is strictly prohibited and may pose a risk to you. Please obey the instructions of the attendant and the signage in the work areas. If you encounter a risk or safety hazard, report it to the host immediately. Do not touch system or technical components such as faucets, switches, pipes, electrical lines, and machines. Do not block access to escape routes, electrical cabinets, fire stations, alarm systems, and life-saving systems. Coming with chemicals of any kind is strictly prohibited unless you get permission in advance. Use of hazardous substances will only be done after knowing the risk and using personal protective equipment according to the dangers of use. Photography and recording are prohibited in the entire facility area without obtaining permission from the accompanying representative. Eating, drinking, and smoking are only allowed in designated areas. Do not use the elevators in emergencies. Stay calm and do not run. If necessary, please evacuate to the nearest protected area, which is located on every stairway on every floor. In the event of a fire or earthquake, go to the safe areas or the gathering point according to our local address system's instructions. There are several fire stations in CamTech. In the event of a fire, extinguish the fire using the fire extinguisher located at the fire station. Remember not to use or extinguish the fire with water. And if the fire spreads quickly, do not fight it. Evacuate the area, warn the people on the way, and inform your attendant about it. There are several first aid cabinets in CamTech and trained first aid staff, and additional equipment if required. In case of injury or you are not feeling well, please report this to your host, and we will ensure you receive the best care possible. CamTech has several clean rooms. Before entering the clean room, you will be asked to dress according to the dress code appropriate to the level of cleanliness of the room. Please ask the attendant for permission to put any equipment intended for your use in the clean room. CamTech has operational areas where there is movement of forklifts and vehicles, so do not pass near forklifts or vehicles in motion. Personal protective equipment must be used, including safety shoes, a helmet, goggles, and other equipment, according to the area's requirements and the nature of the work. If you are required to work on a machine, remember that CamTech's machines are safe to use when operated correctly. Please observe the following rules. Please work on the machine only after relevant training. Do not perform any work if you are not authorized to do it. The machine has risk stickers according to international standards. Please follow the instructions to avoid these risks. Disconnecting safety mechanisms, removing covers and panels, and moving the bypass from off to on will only be carried out if required and by a suitably qualified person who has received appropriate training for this. Operate the machine with a remote control only after you place the designated signboard on the computer screen and inform the operators who are working on the machine. We wish you a pleasant and safe visit.